Dwellers, welcome back to DummyNation. Today we're going to be playing as the most upvoted nation a little bit ago, but I didn't want to do it at the time, which was the Federated States of Micronesia. Another legendary start out here in the Pacific. We tried a little test run just to see what we were dealing with and immediately was invaded by China, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we're the 195th best GDP, 173rd best military power, aka we don't have a military. Diplomacy wise, we have friends with nobody. And we are a democracy, which we're immediately going to flip to an autocracy and get martial law up. Boom. And then let's go ahead and start recruiting some troops. We're going to use one unit of commando and then spin the rest of our units into a gunner spam. And then from there, we're going to take our research. We're going to put 3 points into combat training, actually we'll put 3 points into reactive armor. Not banking anything this time for the economy. We'll bring down social spending, we'll bring up liquidity, and we'll bring up R&D. There we go. Alliance treaty with India, so at least we're safe for a minute. Wait, did I just get an alliance with India and they're immediately dead? Did I just waste all my money on them? No, frick, they are dead. Oh, we can get an alliance with Russia though. Huzzah. Okay, and we have all of our troops. India, do you still not have troops? You have militia. Maybe we kind of go over here and try our Vatican City strat against India. Even if we grab a little bit of land, that'd be really nice for us. And we can buy a peace treaty with China, which is also helpful. We don't need a lot, but we do want to make sure that we're grabbing some good land. So I think going up north would be good, potentially, if we could pull it off. Okay, declare war. Boom. One day. Okay, go. We got something. That's something to be proud of. We're making a lot more money now. And we didn't lose too many troops. Let's just bring this army over to kill the rebels. Let's see if we can do that again. Get right on the border. Okay, try this one more time. All right. Lost a little bit more military. That's okay. I think we can hold this. We're making 100. So as much as it pained us to even get 100 as Cuba, we've already grabbed it here. So we can be patient and hold the line with this, as we don't want to be too greedy with India, especially as we don't have any troops. We could definitely replace some troops. So let's go ahead and give this some time. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I will risk it if South Korea, where's their military? They're about to die. I'll risk it for South Korea. We can get any of it. Not too late. I don't think this island's worthwhile. No, it's not. Okay. Head home. No, we probably need to defend our Indian territories more than anything else. Russia's still our friend, so we don't necessarily have to worry about being invaded right now, but I think having a little bit more of a military right away would be nice. Pakistan doesn't have any troops. Yeah, we just can't do anything. I don't know why I keep looking. Like, South Korea was definitely worth it. Pakistan is not gonna be worth it. I'm gonna move these guys out of harm's way a little bit, just because I feel like Japan could just be like hostile and we just lose our entire army. I would love to get some tanks out there, but I think we actually would need like close to 1 million. Like, it's the beginning of the game. How many could we get? 200. I'm gonna throw it out there. Who's invading? United States is invading Russia. Really? Not my friend. I need a new friend. No. 96,000. We could get an alliance with China. That would help. Our alliance with Russia seems to be puttering out, going to its tail end, if you will. So even though I don't want to spend this money on an alliance with China, I'm going to, and that should help out our exchange rate a little bit. So now we have protection, even though Russia might fall because the United States invaded them like 4 times. I have to save this land. Okay, not that big of a cost to save it. Oh, but you have more. Okay, we survived. Stop producing troops. 33,000 reinforcements on the way. I mean, it's not going to do a lot, but we have to hold this land. Okay, so we have 800,000, almost 1 million. Okay, let's get an alliance treaty with India, because I don't want to fight them anymore. I have what I have. I'm not gonna be able to fight them for a while, so that alliance treaty will buy us time and not make it so we don't have to waste troops. They're going to attack us regardless because we have some of their de jure territory, but until that happens, we're going to just hang out and be quiet. I mean, being friends with China and Russia should protect us from Japan's expansion over here in the Pacific. At least one would hope, because they're friends with a lot of people. That's really annoying. So if we were to go into North Korea, we'd probably need about 8 million, which realistically means it'd probably be better for us to continue just attacking India, even though we're going to lose a lot of troops along the way. I think anybody else would kind of be a waste of time at this point, because India is going to come back and attack us. Oh, but we have 10 points. Let's go. We finally have something. Let's drop some points in economic research so we can start working down smart taxation. Like, they have 2,000 tanks is the problem. Tanks and rockets. We're going to need tanks and rockets. I feel pretty good with the amount of gunners that we have to hold this land. Never mind, India has built up twice as much. We have our first point to smart taxation. Let's go. We did have to buy back our alliance with China, which was a little bit unfortunate. It slowed us down by a year. We're close to 1 million, and once we get 1 million, we're going to invest in some tanks. I think our game plan needs to be going into North Korea at this point, because India is building up their military. They're much stronger than us now, or not that much. Yeah, they're much stronger than us now, basically double our figures. So if we build up a strong military, I think we could take out North Korea before any of their friends would come over. We could definitely beat out France. We have an alliance with China, so that would cancel out. Australia would be the closest. South Africa would be a pain, and then we'd have to probably buy off the Philippines. We have our first 1 million. That buys us 780 tanks. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Here, let's start bringing everybody over here, because it's not like we're going to miss out on anything if we're late to the game in India, but we would miss out if we're late to the game with North Korea. Another point into smart taxation. That's 2. Economy go boom. Economy goes decently boom. Hey, we moved up to 46. That's nice. Japan's declared war on Vietnam. Vietnam's actually a better economy than me. If we could get down to the south, if Japan, depending on where Japan's going to attack from, they were coming, right? No? Okay, cool. Fortunately, North Korea hasn't been building up. India's declared war on us. We have money to buy them off again. Very cheap. India, chill out. I mean, we did steal their sovereign territory, but they could go after anybody else besides us. But everybody else is stronger, so I understand their reasoning. Let's get 1 million worth of rockets. 680. That's embarrassing. Here, just go home. Depending on this price, it might be worth buying an alliance with India, just so they kind of relinquish their claims on us. But I think at 3 million, we could invest in a better military to take North Korea. Last level of smart taxation is done. Now we can start working down self-sufficient economy, which is, we don't have a lot to be self-sufficient about, but we're making 322. We've moved up a couple places. We are now the 45th best GDP, 30th military power. So we're slowly getting there. India's found another target in what is it, Spain? Yeah, fight Spain. Don't fight me. Boy, holding their land in alliance will be very expensive. Yeah. I mean, 2 million is not the most expensive. It's just about every now and then we lose our alliance with China for some reason. We got to keep that. That's the only thing protecting us at this point. Like, Germany just canceled their troops coming over here. I wonder if they were about to declare war on me. Man, tanks are so expensive. I mean, it is 2095. I don't know how Russia's still in the game. I mean, the United States attacking for this much. They didn't grab anything. And because of that, we lost most of India. And that was really frustrating to have lost all of India, because that's our entire economic growth down the drain. If we hadn't got involved in India, we could have got involved in North Korea. Well, I guess we couldn't have, because we needed the money. Is Russia finally falling? Maybe we can sneak over and grab some of Russia. We definitely have the military to do that. It's just going to be a little bit of an awkward push, because the United States took the easy way to Moscow. But we can do this. We can get Russia. Good consolation prize. We have 7 million. We definitely have enough to do this. We just need to... We don't really have the troops to slingshot, but we need to block India from going any farther to the west. We need this territory for ourselves. Operation Straight Line is going very well. We should be able to block off India here very briefly, even though they're not really competing for us, against us right now. But we are making 600, so better than we were making with our India territories that we lost. Yeah, and they were just coming over. Get wrecked, nerd. You don't have access over here. Angola's declared war on us. Could you not? 100, that's fine. Now, because we have an army that's a little bit too small to split, Saudi Arabia as well. We're gonna have to be really fighting rebels and stay on top of them. I'm gonna quickly... 40,000 is not a lot. I was gonna say I was gonna buy some more commandos, but not at 40,000. Not 600,000 for 40,000. Is Moscow still on the table? It is. Okay, we're actually pretty close to it. Let's push for that. There we go. Moscow's ours. We could also grab St. Petersburg as well. Ooh, but I do want to crush... Fight that rebel. Fight that rebel. Fight these rebels. Lots of rebels. Oh, and we have enough points for smart or self-sufficient economy. Let's get that rumbling. So, a little status update. We've conquered Moscow, St. Petersburg. We grabbed most of the territories we really wanted from Russia. We've lost about 3 million firepower, and we'll probably lose a little bit more, but we're making 3.6 now, so that puts us in competition for 18th place, which means we could more realistically build up an army to take out North Korea. That is still a really good target in my brain. 4 million is really easy to overcome. We just need the resources to actually build up. Buy you off, go away. I don't know why we wanted to declare war on me, humble me. Because China left me again. They want 2 million. Okay, well, we're gonna have to save up 2 million to get China on our side again, because they left us. And that makes us extremely vulnerable. Fortunately for us, we're making 4,000, so that should hopefully not take too long. I'm actually going to stop attacking and let them reclaim what they want to until we can get that alliance with China. Because, yeah, we're just sitting targets. We're sitting targets here as everyone declares war on us. Canada's declared war. They want 60 million. We need alliance with China's now 4 million because of that. So we've lost our home country, our capital, which should put our capital like over here. Our capital's in India. Oh, that's even worse. At least Canada cannot invade our Russia territories. But it does mean we lost about 133 commandos I had recruited in the capital and didn't get to move them in time. I honestly kind of hope India takes this little bit of land so I can have my capital up here. All right, but we can spend the 3 million to get an alliance with China, which will hopefully protect us again. Love to spend that money on our actual troops, but until we have some kind of economy or safety net, we can't really do anything. All's not lost though. We are the 17th best GDP. Capital is down here in India now, which is a little bit unfortunate, losing our capital. We'll definitely take reparations against Canada for that. My GDP per capita is really high. Frick. Now the problem is, how do I get these troops over here? I think we need to keep attacking and, well, no, let's figure out a way to get these guys over. Problem is we can't walk through Russia. We can't walk through India. Mexico took our land bridge out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my big army. I'm going to move them out through Mexico. Good. We'll link up and we'll attack Russia from the north. Okay, I'm actually going to let India take this. That'll move our capital into Russia. That'll be a lot easier. I just need to connect my way out and we'll be fine. So 2 capitals down. Not the best. Not the best. There we go. Territories are connected. That is a nice feeling. We have 4 million in the bank, so we can actually spend some money. Give me tanks. 550. Oh my gosh. Our price is so low. Our buying power is garbaggio. It's 59%. Did freaking China? No, they stayed on our side. Bring those tanks over here. Hello, I would like a cheaper workforce than the 62nd best GDP. Kazakhstan, what are you? 76? You're very strong. Why are you not getting gunners to finish the land quicker? Because I'm more concerned with fighting militia than taking land fast, in all honesty. All right, so welcome to the Federated States of Micronesia. We own none of Micronesia. We're essentially a pseudo-Russia. Micronesia isn't very micro, nor is it very Nesia. We lost our territory over there. We're just pure nomads, but at least we're nomads with money. I mean, we're making like 10K. Granted, it's 2020, 21, 25, but we're the 14th best GDP, so things definitely could have gotten worse for us. How many tanks can I buy? Not even 100, not even 1,000. That's so bad. I'm just going to keep dumping money into commandos. Singapore's declared war on us. For what, Singapore? Think you're going to come up here and steal my beautiful Russia? No, I'll buy you off. Get bribed, nerd. Also, don't we have to get another level? No, we got all 3 levels. Okay, good. Japan, would you like to be friends? 1 million? Sure. Just to walk through your territory, in all honesty. I do want Bahrain. We secured an alliance with Japan, but not Turkey. I don't care about the rest of Russia. At this point, they're too weak to come back, so let's just go home to our new home, which is Moscow. Hello, comrades. And quietly build up our army into a respectable force. 20 million, that's pretty good. We definitely need more tanks and rockets, though. And then we'll eventually... Oh, you got stronger, too. But let's get that another level self-sufficient economy. Pump up our numbers! As it sits now, 15th best GDP, 17th best military power. GDP per capita is really high, which makes it unfortunate because it costs a lot to build anything. I would love to invade like a Mongolia or something. Are you friends with China? You're friends with a lot of people, actually. Romania, Spain, Mexico. Tell me about you. Oh, how did Mexico get so strong? That's the strongest I've ever seen Mexico. Finally, we can recruit 1,000 tanks. What a glorious day. Well, I think we take this little lull and just quietly build up our strength. Now, to get in and out of our nation is very awkward, but it is possible. Imagine this as a real country. We'd be like, hey, we've got a seaport here, but we can't get out. So anyways, we're going to ship everything to Siberia in the summer, and then we can export it. I'd rather spend that money. I was thinking about getting an alliance with the United States. I'd rather spend that money on troops. How much will 10 million get us in rockets? Probably like, I'm guessing 600? 1,000! Let's go! Here, we'll just go through Mexico, and we'll steal Namibia. Here, we can't get that. Let's go up here to Togo. You're just friends with Colombia? You have a good GDP per capita. Let's get you. Let's take you down. There we go. And what can 15 million buy us? Hopefully a lot of tanks now. 1,000. We'll take it. What's Saudi Arabia? They're pretty weak. Let's jump over and grab Saudi Arabia's land. Yeah, so Saudi Arabia only has 413,000. They're the 27th best GDP. This is definitely one worth going into. So let's go ahead, slow this down so we can buy off all their allies. I think Oman, yep. It's gonna UAE buy you off. I think Oman, yes. I don't know if they have anybody else left. Oh, here comes Kuwait. We're actually big enough to split. Let's go. Big day for us. Okay, Saudi Arabia's been defeated. What about Iraq? Iraq's pretty weak. They have friendships with nobody that we couldn't buy off. In Kuwait, same.
Maybe we just roll through Iraq and Kuwait right now. But definitely Iraq first. And can we buy an alliance with the United States? 9 million? Still friends with Japan and China? Yes. Okay, so let's just make sure we don't do that. Okay, consolidate our new army. Nice big boy army. And go into Iraq. Oh, here's Malaysia though. Buy you off. Okay, Iraq is done. We'll finish up Kuwait as well. There we go. A little bit more consolidated. We still don't have an easy way out, that's for sure. A lot of countries have gotten rather big in this one. Like Kazakhstan's really big. They don't typically get big. Mexico's really big. They don't typically get big. This is an interesting game. Let's just send everybody home for the moment. And let's start dumping some points into remittance. Get our economic exchange rate up a little bit. Population growth is going to go down, which we honestly needed to go up. But we'll dump a couple points into it to unlock welfare state and then try and balance that out. So I think our plan is to try and get up to at least a little bit closer to 10k tanks, 5k rockets, and then take out North Korea in kind of a blitzkrieg strategy. I mean, honestly though, what's our diplomacy like? I mean, Japan and China really like us. We're making a lot of money. No, I was thinking about switching to fascist. After we take North Korea, I think that'll be the time that we do. Honestly, let's just go into Korea right now. We have the troops to get this done. We have an alliance with Japan, so we can walk through their territory. Who are your diplomacies with? Latvia, Hungary, France, Australia, Israel. Yeah, we can get this done before any of those guys come over. It will anger a lot of the world, but the economy we're going to get off it should justify it, and we're going to switch to fascist after this anyways. So it doesn't really matter us losing friends. That's almost 2k tanks. I think it's 900 tanks. Let's just make sure they're not friends with like the United States or something. No, most of their friends are really far away. The closest is going to be Australia. So we'll have to get this done before Australia comes. Malaysia's here. We should be able to buy them off. Nope. We'll have to fight them. Thailand's here. Can we buy off you? No. Okay, a lot of people are coming. Keep everybody together. Wait for everyone to go away. And then we'll relaunch our campaign. We've defeated North Korea's army. So as long as you don't invade them, give everybody time to walk away, we'll have a lot more time to knock these guys down again. Okay. We could probably go again. As long as you take them down quickly, we should be fine. Run. Yeah. Okay, they're all leaving again. Okay, they've got a little bit down there. I don't care about it. Just take everybody and run into Japan again. Great. And while that's happening, let's go ahead. And the world hates us anyways. Go to fascist. 2735 seems good enough. And we're saving money right now. We'll wait until exploitation gets all the way up to 100%. And then we'll build a bigger military with our ridiculous income that we have now. 7th best GDP. I mean, ridiculous, I say, but great for us. And we'll start kind of working through people. Oh, we're at exploitation full amount. We have 150 in the bank. Let's go. Give me 7,000 tanks, please. And then however many rockets can go along with that. 1,000, whatever. At least we'll have a good military at this point. We'll have at least 10,000k tanks, which we've been aiming for a long time. Oh, we can get that another level of remittance. Good. Now we unlock welfare state, which we desperately need to pump up our population. So our GDP per capita is 41. We've kept it reasonably low. But we need that number to go up with more population. The world's entered a little bit of a cold war. So the worst thing we can do is really be in the middle of everything. We just want to wait for a good target to go down. World's a crazy place, brother. Angola's alive? I mean, yeah, we could fight them. They're just friends with Mexico and Brazil. It's just a matter about, do we want to go all the way down there? We can get a level of welfare state, which is going to help out our population because our population is just the 6th. We need that to be a lot higher. We need that to boom. So that's going to be our focus here. And then let's get whatever we can get in tanks. Oh, 80 million gets 2,000. What a rough world we live in. That's rough, but we need to spend the money. Yeah, here's the problem, guys. If a country exists this late in the game, they're friends with people. So we don't want to be the world's target. We want somebody else to be the world's target. So when the game pauses like this, don't make the first move. Wait for somebody else to do it. We're gonna bump up our R&D. We need more welfare state. Oh, we can get that 2nd level of welfare state. We need it. We need it so bad. Our population's up to 4th, though. That's very exciting. Should hopefully drive down prices a little bit. Yeah, not a lot to do here other than just keep building military. Somebody's going to fall before us, right? 57 tanks, K tanks, though, is not something we're going to be able to accomplish. I mean, we're not exactly a pushover. We got 100 million on our side, but what are you going to do? Man, I hope something changes, though. I mean, we're sitting on a decent military. I don't even know if we're bigger than Mexico. Hey, we're bigger than Mexico. Mexico's actually kind of weak right now. We could have vengeance. Who are their friends? France, Poland, South Africa, China, Philippines. Ooh, I don't know if we could take on those guys. I just don't want to waste my troops because it'd be so hard to replenish them. It's taken us like 100 years to get these troops. I don't want to throw them away. Let's start getting international aid to ease the effect of everybody going after us, and then probably work down some levels of moral high ground. Here, let's go join Colombia. Oh, United States attacked Mexico. I missed that. I was like, where did my exit go? Easy. You know what? Let's just go through the United States. I'm sure it'll be fine. See if we can jump on Venezuela or Colombia. Yeah, this is what I want. I want to bring Mexico in so we can fight Mexico next at a weakened state. France, though, brother, 25 million. Okay, who are your friends? Poland, France, China we don't have to worry about, I don't think. Oh, we would. Okay, so now we can't attack Mexico. China would not be our friend. And China is strong. I mean, they're losing a lot of troops. They're not actually gaining any territory, and hopefully they fight down NATO and get really weakened. So maybe we save our troops for that possibility. How's China doing? They've lost about 20 million, but they're retreating. Maybe it's a good time to get vengeance on India. They do have 100 firepower, but if India's... Looks like China's invading them. Hold on, maybe we can get over there. Oh, China became our friend again. Nice. Yeah, now's the time. We have like the perfect army composition to fight India. We've invested so heavily in commandos. You have 1.5 million commandos left. Yeah, we can take this. We can take this. Let's reclaim our second capital and wait for their giant army to appear. Here it comes. It's very small now. It's gone. No, it wasn't their big army. That was their big army. How many do we have left? 135. Good. We can afford to split and see if we can buy off any of the people. Norway, Czech Republic. Yeah, we'll buy that off and buy you off. Good. Now we just fight India. Finally, some progress though, right? Gosh, I feel like we've waited 100 years in game, probably like 30 minutes in real life, just waiting for this opportunity. Now we need the first capital. Yeah, that's gonna be hard because that's Canada and they're friends with everybody. Now we'll actually be making some money. We can potentially buy more tanks. And we did lose 4,000, which is just really sad. Like, how much could we buy? 300 million for 2,000. Not the best. Really don't care about Afghanistan, boys. We all focus down south. Or that's Pakistan, but same. But we're finally moving into the top 5 in GDP. Like, we just need to pass Brazil. We're almost there. Canada's a juggernaut in this game. Good. All right, so we're finishing up India. This should be the last little bit that they get. The United States is hostile and attacking Brazil. We could jump in on that. Maybe peace out with the United States. I'm not sure why they're angry at us. Wait. The United States has 17 million firepower. Never mind. Peacing out with the United States. Let's go after the United States. Let's grab everybody. See what the most easy way to get over there is. Turkey, can we be friends? You don't have any troops? Okay, then I don't really care about going through you or not. You guys, though, are going through anyone who doesn't like us going through their territory? So far, so good. Oh, the United States still has 130. Never mind. Okay, that was lied to. Turkey, who are your friends? The entirety of Europe. Well, let's not fight the entirety of Europe. I think the entirety of Europe will go fight the United States and weaken them up to the point that we could potentially attack them. Yeah, they're falling hard. 104, still a little bit too strong. We'll just wait. Ooh, China and the United States are fighting. This is really good. One of these guys is going to fall. That'll be our moment to strike. So we need to be patient here and just keep building up our military, waiting for a good moment. Problem is they both have so many tanks still. I mean, both made the mistake of attacking Europe, so this really gives us a chance of jumping back in here. In fact, let's get level of moral high ground. Now, the other thing that could happen is that the United States and China win, in which case we can just jump on Turkey. What we're waiting for is for the United States or China's tanks to drop below 10K, and then we can jump in. But it looks like it's kind of stopped. So who do we want to fight more? Probably United States. So maybe if we invade them, we can potentially get a piecemeal army. So let's get everybody up. That's a small chunk of their army. If we can beat them home, we could take it out half of them. Let's just see what they have in Washington. Nothing in Washington. All right. Piecemeal armies. We can fight the United States. We just keep everybody together. Okay, their armies are defeated at a heavy cost to us. We lost about half our army. We're at 160 now. They still have a little bit chunking around. But now we're in a little bit of a race against Canada, which is awkward because Canada's hostile to us. We've never been able to peace out with them. So is Mexico. The irony. Talk about an enemy of my enemy is my friend type scenario. So ironically, all of our enemies are here. We never peaced out with anybody. And we can't really peace out with anybody because we don't have G's on hand to throw around. And actually we do, but we're going to spend it on our own military. So let's just keep pushing our military up, fighting down our enemies where they border us, and grabbing as much of the United States as we possibly can. Who's the better GDP of you two? 6, 4, probably Canada. Who's more friends? You have the similar amount of friends. Actually, Mexico has less friends. Let's invade Mexico first, but we'll take our time to get our refinished armies back up and running before we do. No need to rush into anything. Also, we could just go into China right now. That is definitely a possibility. Germany's got a massive army. Who are any of you friends with Germany? Yeah, Canada is. Okay, so Canada's off limits. Okay, let's send everybody home. Get ready to gear up for the war with China. China's getting to the point where they're just incredibly weak, and it would be stupid for us to not get involved. We can also get another level of moral high ground so people leave us alone while we do it. All right, we have our military. Let's go straight to their capital. Their military is very split right now, so we should be able to get there pretty quickly and defeat their army's piecemeal. Who else has declared war on us? Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, and Ethiopia. This is by far, that's the most expensive peace treaty, but we'll do it. This is by far the most split I've ever seen this game. Like, top of the board has 47%. And it's been that way all game. This is by far the biggest anomaly game I've ever played, where just like everything, nobody dies, everyone lives, everyone got big. Excuse me, I thought I got everybody. Yeah. Germany, please tell me I have enough money. Thank God. Okay, China doesn't have any troops anymore, which means we can split a little bit more aggressively. Okay, new army is ready. Get in there. We'll start rehashing a new one. It's crazy how slow we're moving with Blitzkrieg, by the way. China must have some heavy defensive modifiers. Just call to arms. Turkmenistan surprisingly lasted long. Yeah, a lot of places lasted really long in this one. Like, it's very shocking how many countries survived until the very end of the game. New army, get me some Russia territory so we can actually get out for a change of pace. Oh, Japan's hostile to us. Buy that off. Didn't see that. Hope we didn't lose too many troops. Probably did because they're really weak. Yeah, we lost about 20 million. All right, China is on the back foot. We are pretty weakened ourselves, mostly because Japan came over and fought us in a little bit of a Blitzkrieg war, but they are very weak after that. I mean, 28 or 68 million is not incredibly weak, but as weak as we were going to get them. We are currently first place in the world. Japan is in second place, followed by Canada. So a really awkward game for sure. But we can just continue to keep riding on our laurels here of having conquered China. Use that supreme economic prowess to just be able to build up an army that will be unstoppable. Hopefully the rest of the world fights somebody besides me. China's still able to produce an army. I think they're still like high up there. Yeah, they're still the 4th best GDP with all of this land taken away from them. That just really shows how far and away they were. Indonesia, I cannot keep up with how many people we're at war with. Or get your old capital back at the end. I know I really want to. It's just a matter of fighting Canada. Like, Canada by themselves, not that bad. But they're friends with like everybody. It was the worst nation that could have taken land from us. All right, let's bring everybody together. We lost a lot of troops. We can still finish this, but let's slow it down a little bit. How's China looking now? 7th best GDP with almost all of their land gone. They did get a little bit of the United States, which would be nice to get. Kazakhstan. I was like, why? Not gonna worry about them. Okay, how do we get out of this game? I mean, I think still our best option is... Where's China on this? 15th. I kind of want to get Mexico out of the way. Let's get Mexico. They've got a lot of the United States. Let's bring our people over. Boys, I don't know how cool Brazil's going to be about this. Okay, you're friends with some peeps. We'll risk it, though. Remember that one time you invaded me like 1,000 years ago? We didn't forget. All right, Mexico is done. Let's just wait for this last little bit of troops, and then we reclaim our capital. We fight Canada. Canada will be kind of the end game boss because they are friends with just about everybody else in the world at this point. So we will need to be ready for that. Okay, let's take this army over. Get ready for another one. We've got 3 levels of blind nationalism to help defend. We're going to strike Canada in their capital to really send a message. Since they took ours, we'll take theirs first. Push our way to Toronto or Ottawa. They still have 18 million firepower left. We've got 163, so we don't necessarily need to worry about it. It's just going to be about the rest of the world coming over here to fight us in the meantime. Because you can see... it only says 4 have declared war on us, but that's because we haven't peaced out with the other million people that have already been at war with us. All right, well, let's go take this army and reclaim our homeland. We just gotta go all the way through China. Yes! Give me my capital back! These islands belong to me! Oh, it's just so nice to have our capital back. Back. Great to be home. It only took us about 200-year migration. Australia, can you leave me alone, by the way? Yeah, just go away. Japan's invaded. You mongrel. Can't really afford to fight you right now. They will be next, though, Japan. Hopefully Europe whittles them down a little bit. Okay, we're at 8. We need 8%. Quickest way to get to 8% is by attacking Japan. So let's grab everybody, bring them on over, and we'll go straight into Tokyo. They're pretty diminished. They were trying to do some expansion of their own. Don't mind us just passing through your territory with a giant army. It's not going to you, though. Don't worry. Go! Finish this marathon of a game! This should hopefully be enough to finish it. 97. We're rolling through it now. Come on. Get us there. 99. Almost there. A little bit. There we go. That game took forever. Oh, man. We just couldn't catch a break. Constantly getting attacked by India. Canada. Fortunately got that Russia. Otherwise,
Fortunately, we were surrounded in Russia by other people, so we couldn't get attacked further by Canada. It only took 100k days. 98.2, but thank you for being a member. I dare not look at the leaderboard, but I will. 9th place. It was a rough run, so we weren't expecting much, but hey, we'll count it as that. But thank you guys for watching. If you have a nation you would like me to play next, put it in the comments down below. Until then, I will see you boys in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members, with shoutouts to producers Icy, Quagsire Lover 32, Kevin Andy Stamps, Christopher Ryans, King Arctic, and executive producers Miskits the Mallard, A137, Mason / Aurelius, Rob Drake, Uther Ekanal, Brock Lowry, Daniel Stevens, Sakari Scarlett, Morwin, Ogun Gabriel, Maverick149, Jeremy Daniels, Austin, Abigalula, The Lesser Adam Mar, Ollie Cox, Ghost Spurs, Chris Mitchell, and Solar Galaxy. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.